G'day there legends, Bombers here. Welcome back for another Destiny 2 information video. We recently covered exotics to lock down for the Warlock class. Today, we'll be doing the same, but for the Titan class. There are plenty of top tier exotics to choose from when it comes to Titans, and more specifically, Void Titan. These exotics are what I feel, personally, will increase in value with the upcoming Void 3.0 update. Now let's dive in. First off, this is probably one of the most iconic helms in Destiny 2. Yes, I am indeed talking about the Helm of Saint-14. The perk reads as follows. Starless Night. Enemies that enter Ward of Dawn are blinded, while allies that pass through gain an overshield. Guarding with Sentinel Shield blinds nearby enemies. We don't know much about the changes coming to Void Titan in Void 3.0. However, we do know that Sentinel Shield and Ward of Dawn will be two separate supers with different cooldowns. Ward of Dawn will be one of the fastest regenerating supers, and the Helm of Saint-14 is a perfect exotic to pair with it. The blinding effect lasts for a good duration on all enemies, which makes it great for placing in choke points to control the flow of adds. The overshield is extremely useful as it allows for you and your teammates to dip in and out of the bubble as needed without having to worry about recovering health before re-engaging in combat. A must for all Void Titans. Also, fun fact, wearing this helmet and walking up to Saint-14 in the tower offers some fun dialogue that I won't spoil. The next exotic on the list is an underused exotic, but one that could see itself rise in popularity once Void 3.0 launches. Precious Scars with the exotic perk Kintsugi. Final blows with a damage type matching your subclass energy create a burst of healing around you. After reviving or being revived, you gain an aura that provides overshields to you and nearby allies. Whilst this isn't a Void specific exotic, this exotic has the potential to synergize with an aspect or fragment within the Void 3.0 subclass update. The healing gives a fair chunk of health and regeneration has a decent distance. It's also really helpful at keeping teammates alive if you are defeating targets with weapons matching your subclass. Now that we're getting a 40% buff for primary exotic weapons against red bars and a 10% buff to pulse rifles within PvE, one weapon stands out as a perfect choice to pair with Precious Scars. Graviton Lance, something to get hyped about. Moving down the body, we are brought to the much loved exotic Doomfang Pauldron with the exotic perk Horns of Doom. Void melee kills give super energy. While Sentinel Shield is active, melee kills recharge shield throw, which extends your super on hits. I feel this exotic works best with shield bash. Depending on the amount of kills you get, you can gain anywhere from 10% up to a massive 30% of your super. With the recent 25% buff handed out to all shoulder charges in PvE, this exotic is a must for extremely low super cooldowns. Pair this with double hands on for extra benefit. The secondary part of the exotic I find works best with Middle Tree Sentinel Shield, as one melee swipe will refund your shield throw, thus extending your super. It is technically possible to have a super that never ends as long as you are defeating a large number of targets with a single throw. In other words, it's fantastic for ad control. One weapon comes to mind to pair with this exotic. Yes, it's an auto rifle. Yes, it's sexy. Yes, it's Monte Carlo. Also Bungie, Catalyst when? As Titans, we like to punch things. Some might go as far as to say that we love punching things. Well, look no further as I present an exotic that not only increases the damage of your punch, but how far away you can punch. Synthoceps and its exotic perk, Biotic Enhancements, increased melee lunge range, improved melee and super damage when you're surrounded. This works extremely well with Void Tree Middle Titan, as planting the Void detonators can cause a chain reaction, clearing out massive amounts of adds. Once again, not a Void specific exotic, but one to absolutely keep in your inventory for maximum punch power. The next exotic is probably my favourite and most used exotic for any level of PvE content, Heart of Innermost Light. For those not familiar with the exotic perk, it reads Overflowing Light. Using an ability, Grenade, Melee or Barricade empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. This exotic was recently buffed so that no matter what order you use your abilities in, it will enhance the others. Pairing this exotic with Middle Tree Void Titan is absolutely insane, as you are not only gaining an increase to your abilities from Heart of Innermost Light, You will also gain melee and grenade energy each time your void detonators detonate. This leads to extremely low ability cooldowns. This exotic has such amazing utility and should be a staple for all titans going into Witch Queen. Grenades are going to be extremely viable in Witch Queen, particularly suppressor grenades, as they will help us defeat the light-wielding Lucent Brood. And what's better than one grenade charge? 2 grenade charges. Armamentarium and its very simple perk, Add Another Thing, gain an additional grenade charge. With whatever changes Void 3.0 brings to our grenades, having 2 is always better than 1. So if you're finding yourself needing to throw more grenades, look no further than Armamentarium. Saving the best till last. Arguably the best looking Titan leg armor, the one and only Peregrine Greaves. Peregrine Strike. All shoulder charge abilities, Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash, deal bonus damage when activated in the air. This makes all shoulder charges do approximately 3.5 times more damage when activated in the air. That's it. Huge damage increase for just being off the ground. Using this with a new and improved version of shoulder charge can only mean good things. Maybe we can plant void detonators or even some kind of weaken effect on enemies. Whatever the upcoming changes are, make sure you wear those glorious bejazzled Titan legs. And that wraps up what I feel to be the top Titan exotics for Witch Queen. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and comment and hit that subscribe button for more Destiny 2 content. Also, head over to my Twitch and drop a follow to witness some extreme Titan gameplay. Righto legends, enough talk from me. I'll see you guardians and gamers in the next video.